Hi, I'm Jason, and I spent hours researching the best bank accounts for small businesses. I checked official bank websites, business owner forums, Reddit threads, and I even watched all the top YouTube videos to find the best banks. I'll list what I found to be the most recommended banks, including their pros, cons, and information that I noticed many YouTubers missed or glossed over. Then I'll add my own takes. I do give it an actual number one pick, and I'm not sponsored by any bank. Any ads you see during this video are of YouTube's own choosing. I'd actually prefer to have no ads to keep things more scientific, but unfortunately, I don't have that kind of power. Let's go. The first one up is Bluevine's Standard Business Checking, and this is actually my number one pick for most small businesses. Its pros are it has a 1.5% APY on balances up to $250,000 if you meet two of their monthly criteria. That includes spending $500 on their Bluevine debit card or receiving $2,500 in customer payments. That includes ACH, wire transfers, etc. They also don't have any monthly fees, no overdraft fees, and no minimum balance. Furthermore, they have unlimited transactions, free incoming wires. You can have 5 free sub-accounts with a dedicated account plus routing numbers. And lastly, they are FDIC insured up to $3 million. On the downside, they only offer online-only support, and they don't have any branches. Now, Bluevine is all over YouTube being recommended. But one thing I noticed most YouTubers missed is their feature of early payments. And this is great because it helps you get paid faster. They also have a seamless integration with QuickBooks and Xero, making bookkeeping very easy. Bluevine is best for solopreneurs and service business who want to earn interest without juggling fees or balance requirements. The next one up is American Express Business Checking. Their pros are they have a 1.3% APY on up to $500,000 with no hopes to jump through. They have no monthly fees or minimum balance, and you can earn membership rewards of 1 point per $2 spent on their debit card. And because they're American Express, they have access to over 70,000 ATMs, not only Allpoint, which most banks use, they also have MoneyPass. On the flip side, though, they are a fully digital bank with no physical branches or cash deposits allowed. American Express Business Checking is really great for business owners who want a stable, interest-earning account with debit card rewards and zero hassle. Next up with Axos Business Checking. Then with Axos, just by signing up, you can either get $400 or $200 depending on your criteria. They have no monthly maintenance fees, unlimited transactions, and free reimbursements for every ATM you spend. They also have a great mobile app, and in mobile app, you can see both your personal and business accounts. You can send wire transfers and easily move money between your accounts. They also have excellent software integrations with QuickBooks and Quicken. There's also no initial deposit or minimum balance requirements. And if you do wire transfers, all international and domestic incoming transfers are free, and you get 2 free outbound wire transfers as well. And the last benefit is they're FDIC insured up to $250,000. As I mentioned, the cons are they're online only with no physical branches. Also, if you want their interest, which is only 1% APY, you do need to have $100 and your opening deposit. They're best for those that want a fintech and bank hybrid financial institution partner. Okay, our fourth one is Chase Business Complete Checking. But most people online are not mentioning them. And it's unfortunate because their pros are they offer free 20 paper checks or teller transactions per month. They have unlimited electronic transfers. They accept credit cards with Quick Accept, including same-day deposits. And unlike a lot of banks out there, especially the ones recommended on YouTube, they actually have physical branches and 24/7 support. The flip side to this is they have a $15 monthly fee. However, it is waived if you maintain a $2,000 balance or receive $2,000 within their Chase Payment Solutions, or you spend $2,000 on their Chase Ink card. I do have a video about their credit cards for businesses. Or lastly, if you link a Chase personal account or you qualify for military discount as well. Now, some key points that were missed in other videos that I've watched are they don't mention that Chase has a mobile app It has a quick deposit for your mobile checking, and you can also use Zelle for instant payments and use their integrated bill pay. They also offer a lot of new customer promotions where you get a sign-up bonus or fee waivers for your business account if you're a new customer. They also offer additional business services like their loans, their credit cards, their payroll, merchant services, etc., that all integrate with your checking account. Chase's business banking accounts are usually best for somebody who wants a real branch, a banker they can actually call, or want full integration with credit cards and other payment tools. They want the whole ecosystem. Our last bank is Mercury, specifically their free business checking. Now, Mercury is a 1% fintech company, so they're not a bank at all. And what that means is they're allowed to offer you different things that maybe a bank might not because they don't have branches, etc. Their pros are they have no fees at all, no minimums, no deposit required to open. They have free ACH wire transfers, including domestic and international, free checking, and free debit cards. They are insured up to $5 million with the FDIC, and they have built-in tools for invoicing, bill pay, QuickBooks, Xero, and Stripe. Their cons include they have no physical branches or cash deposit support, so you can't deposit any money with cash at any time. They also don't offer any interest for their free business account. There are quite a few YouTubers out there mentioning Mercury, but one thing I noticed that they didn't mention is they allow business owners to create multiple users within one account and having different access levels. With their pros and cons, I would say they're best for people who are having an online business that want a clean, modern dashboard with very powerful integrations. Integrations where they really excel. And they don't have any fees, as I mentioned. That's really awesome. Okay, so those were the top 5 banks for small businesses. But I'd like to give you a few bonus tips. So what most people out there never mention online are credit unions. Seriously, credit unions are actually pretty cool. They're owned by the shareholders, and the shareholders are the customers. Credit unions are great for somebody who handles on to cash, they want a local branch, or just hate bank fees in general. So check out your local credit union if you want something similar to Chase, but you don't like Chase. I always forget about credit unions, but they're great because I've used them in previous loans. And well, what makes them great is they offer free checking, cash deposits, and they even have a relationship-based lending, which this means if you ever watched It's a Wonderful Life, a relationship-based lending is kind of a community-based thing, right? If they know you and trust you, even if you don't have the best credit, you might still get a loan or some favorable interest rates. The cons, though, are the catch. They're all different. Some have great technology, while others feel like they're stuck in 2015. The eligibility to even become a member or a customer is restrictive, and that's often based on your job, your location, or association. And they don't always play nice with tools like QuickBooks, Stripe, or PayPal. However, I think they're good enough to at least look at. And they're best for people who want a brick and mortar business that want a local banker and deal of cash. In my description is the National Credit Union Administration's website, and that's where you can find all the local credit unions in your area. All you gotta do is put in your zip code. Or if you want like a national one, they do have them. So if you're ever in the military, there's tons of them for the military, or especially the Navy Federal Credit Union. And you could find these national ones just by Googling popular national credit unions. And I'm sure Google will find you an excellent list of ones that match your criteria that also fit your need. I said at the beginning I watched all the top YouTube videos, and if you look at most of their thumbnails, you'll notice they're mentioning certain banks, especially Novo, Lilly, Relay, etc. So I want to walk you through those banks, and they're kind of fintech, mostly companies anyway, why I didn't choose them. The first one up is the biggest one I'd say mostly every YouTube person mentions and recommends is Novo. You'll hear about them because they have no fee, they're built for freelancers, and include a lot of helpful tools like invoicing and budgeting reserves. But it's missing some core features that I think most small businesses actually want. They don't have any cash deposits, they have no interest on your balance, they're not really great for teams or if you're scaling as a business, and many users do not like their customer service. There's a lot of glitches in their system, and getting a hold of somebody and having fast support for your problem is often lacking. I would say they're best for freelancers and solo creators who just want a simple, modern banking tool and don't need any kind of bells, whistles, or deal with any kind of cash. The next one is Lily, and their Lily Pro account includes built-in tax tools, auto saving, and a cashback debit card, which is very attractive if you're a 1099 person. But the free version is just extremely limited, and it costs you about $10 per month, so $120 a year to have their pro account. We also don't have anything for built-in teams, multiple categories, or scaling options. They're best for also creators, solopreneurs, and the similar like people who want clean tax features and a mobile-first experience. And lastly, I want to talk about Relay. Relay is an incredibly feature-rich fintech bank, and they're a favorite among followers of the profit-first methodology. They have up to 20 checking accounts within under one account. They have full QuickBooks and zero integration. They have free domestic and international wires. So why didn't I include them in my top 5? Well, they don't have any branches, and the interface, while very powerful, can feel very overwhelming if you're just starting out. They're best for organized solopreneurs or teams who use the profit-first methodology and want multiple account-level automations. My final thoughts are Bluevine is my overall number 1 pick for most small businesses, but there's no one-size-fits-all, unfortunately. That's why I built this list from scratch, and I added all the information that I think will help you decide which one's best for you, even though I think Bluevine probably will be for 90% of most people watching this video. To break down my list of which bank is best for which person, if you want interest and flexibility, go with Bluevine or Amex. If you want modern tools or you're a startup, go with Mercury or Relay. If you need a real, actual physical branch, choose Chase or a local credit union. If you're a freelancer or a creative business, check out Novo or Lily. They might be the best for you. But whatever you choose, just remember, it's your business, and your business deserves a bank that works like a partner. A bank is going to be your partner in finance. This video here goes over the best business credit cards. I made that one similar to this video. It's from scratch. I checked out other YouTubers, checked out the fine print to find which ones are actually best for you, and not just the best one that everybody recommends. Feel free to like and subscribe. This way I know people want to see more of these kind of videos and they like the format I'm doing. Thank you for watching. Best of luck.